Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And history was made recently. Let's go courtside to revisit MP's incredible performance.
Well, we thought no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points in a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
Crazy times right now. Thanks for that. All right, let's go to the sideline for more on MP's record-breaking performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. And the starting group for Chicago. Booz Ellis out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Bryant in at the point guard position.
Amen Thompson finishing above the rack with ease.
Yep, that one goes.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Houston with the ball. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Durant. Outside Eason. Houston working the ball around. Şengün. No good on the triple. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Rising and shooting. How about Thompson showing some assertiveness off the catch?
And Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got 7 points. No surprise that MP will be competing.
Certainly rises to the top. He's one of our best performers and personalities. The fans just love going to see him play.
Eason, good. Defense so far, looking sharp. And that one's good. Bryant.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Outside Durant. Pass to O'Connor. Screen by Durant. O'Connor can't hit. Bulls leading by 3. Bryant, the pass to White. Back to Bryant. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 12.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Both teams will make substitutions. A group of teams that love to run. The NBA leaders in fast break scoring. The Rockets, number 1.
You have to appreciate their effort and conditioning. It takes a lot of energy to play that fast-breaking style.
Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Jackson comes in for Durant. And it's Amen Thompson in for Eason. Mobo, he's checked in for Chicago. Bryant comes in for McBride. There's 37 seconds left in The first quarter of the game. Middleton, right side. Jackson outside. Pure from three-point range.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here. They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Thompson against Bryant. And that one's good. Thompson's got 6.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Tie game. And some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Christian Braun, and it's Mobo in at the center position, locking down the middle. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys. 12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Middleton. He's covered closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Both teams deciding to change it up. And as we start to wrap up voting, this list of contenders for the three-point contest begins to take its final form. And I got to say, this is an impressive collection of talent.
Yeah, it sure is, B.A. Every single one of these guys has a clean shot at taking home the trophy. They are all elite shooters from three-point range.
You take a look at Bryant. He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
The voting is just about over. We'll keep you updated. This is just a tremendous list.
And each year that passes by, it becomes more and more difficult to pick a field. So many talented shooters in the NBA right now.
Pass to Thompson. Every NBA season has its ups and downs through the year, Clark. Must be hard to stay focused through all that.
Yeah, you're speaking the truth there because, one, the external factors are ever present. Noise from the outside. But also, you're in your own head more than anybody else. So being able to stay focused is critically important. And it's a mental discipline, and it's something that players have to work at.
And here's Bryant outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Timeout called. Houston. So for the Rockets, Durant, he's checked in for Prince. And it's Jackson in for Amen Thompson. And the Bulls making a change here. Here's O'Connor, covered by Bryant. Durant, the pass to O'Connor. Offline with a 3. Here's Chicago now. They're on a 15-5 run. And here's Bryant outside. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
O'Connor. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's White. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got his 4th assist in this one. Rockets trail by 15. Middleton outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by White. Şengün with a steal. And he banks in the layup. Şengün's got 7 points in the game.
What a move by Şengün in close. Determination for sure.
Inside. KP wrecks the rim.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
O'Connor takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. O'Connor's got his first points of the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Bryant gets it to go.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
20 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to O'Connor. Fires the 3. Buzelis grabs the board.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Bryant. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
Now that we're close to knowing who will be participating, some of these guys may be in the gym early and leaving late, shooting threes on a timer.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first-half performance for the Bulls.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential really sticks out. It's one of the ways they overwhelm you. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's O'Connor. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Alperen Sengun out there with Tari Eason. And it's O'Connor in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. This one for 3. Thompson, no good. Bulls leading by 18. And here's Bryant outside. Fires in the triple. Bryant's got 35.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Sengun with it. He has 7. Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Sengun picking up the assist.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And here's Bryant outside, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A., unbelievable.
Here's Durant. O'Connor, the pass to Thompson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Thompson's got 10 points.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Here's Bryant, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night. And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can, B.A., a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angles, spacing, timing, those things are not what you would think about when you think geometry, but how you cut, how you move, when you move, get to the basket, all of that stuff is part of the geometry of the game.
Outside Durant. Pass to Thompson. And there's the screen. Shoots over Bryant. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Bryant outside. For 3. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Outside Eason. Pass to O'Connor. The 3-ball. Hits a three-pointer. O'Connor's got 5 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Houston calls timeout. Prince is checked in for the Rockets. And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. Number 1, the Bulls.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
Launches a three. Mobo with the rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Bryant, no good. Houston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Prince, the pass to Eason. Here's Thompson from outside the arc. No luck on that one. And here's Bryant outside. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. They get it back. Here's Şengün. Oh, and Bryant with the block. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Another bucket. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Thompson passes to Eason. Durant surveying the D. Four on the clock. A shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Durant. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
And so it's Chicago with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Oh, and good! There's another!
And with this tremendous night, he is tied for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was an enemy.
MPI, I know you're going through some personal issues. Brian, back to you.
Great stuff there, Dominic. And that'll do it.
I guess silence for the pregame playlist was the right move. He's looking like the real MVP out there.
You ready for this? You gotta know yourself.
You know, bro, if you don't want to do the video today, I understand.
No. I promised my dad I'd keep my same routine.
I got you. You know what time the surgery is again?
I don't know.
Show them who you are tonight, MP.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And a report. And I think we can officially say at GA the playoffs are looming in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, and for most teams out there, there's still plenty of work to do. It's not just about qualifying for the postseason. It's about getting a good seed as well.
And to the sideline now for a report on MP's career milestone.
Thank you, guys. As you know, he recently broke into the top 10 list for all-time three-pointers made, and he is in awe of seeing his name on a list that includes the greatest shooters of all time. But no doubt about it, he has earned that spot. Back to you.
Indeed. Thank you. Now look at Memphis's starting group. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then it's Morant. Then there's Edey.
The competitive fire of Morant matching the three on the other end.
Fires it up. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bryant's got 5. Greg, how about MP? Reaching 10,000 points at the youngest age ever. And now we've got the intentional foul. Really? And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Chicago. They lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup.
Talk about putting yourself in a position to succeed. They've executed, and they're taking good shots.
Playing just the... Let's take a moment now and swing on over to the playoff. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Josh Giddey's checked in for Bryant. Chicago ends up going with the new group. Memphis also making some changes. Edey's checked in for Sharp. Jackson comes in for Gigi Jackson. And it's Morant in for Ty Jerome. So on the floor for Memphis. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then it's Zach Edey. Then it's Morant. Here's Morant. Pass to Wells. And the chosen one gets the whistle. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the
Hey, Mom, how's he doing?
Oh, he's great. The doctor said everything went super smooth.
Okay, that's...
Fifth game in our MVP series, and I'm feeling good today.
What's up, MP?
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
And Tim, on paper, this is a bit of a lopsided matchup, but nothing is a given in this league.
Yeah, B.A., that's for sure. The margin for error very slim in this league, and really all we're talking about on a given night is a different guy heating up to make this game much more competitive.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
And it gives the defense a lot more to think about.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Kobe White. Heat leading by 5. And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Well, guys, you may have seen it. MP took to social media earlier today to proclaim he'd be playing this one with his offhand. Nobody is quite sure if he was serious or not. Most fans figured he was riling up the opposition. Either way, we'll find out soon enough just how serious MP was about this declaration. Back to you.
Not the type of thing we're used to seeing, that's for sure. Thanks for the report. We've got Harrison Barnes. He's out there with Andrew Wiggins. Kevin Porter is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Stockton in at the 2. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And so here is Miami. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And that's an intentional foul. And an intentional foul right there.
Too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
And so it's the Miami Heat leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
All right, fellas, let's change. Thanks, as always.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, and so Miami takes the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is...
Well, Mama said there'd be days like this, MP. Tough night for you from the field and your team as a...
Hey, with all due respect, I don't know your moms, but...
Over to you, B.A.
All right, thank you, Dominic.
Seriously, MP?
Yeah, I apologize.
Night, MP.
So, here we are. Last game in...
MP in the house.
Coming up next, the Pacers taking on the Bulls. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Here we go. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Buzelis. Kobe White is out there with Bryant. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Porzingis in at center. Bulls on D. It's a three-point game, and the foul is called. The intent. Indiana leading by 7, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Chicago making a switch here. Rounds check. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Pacers. They lead by 4. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports.
Welcome. First up on the...
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, and we have some pressure-filled games coming up. In addition to everything else, we'll see who has that clutch gene. And how about we dig into that first half we just saw? The Pacers are in a close contest. And that concludes...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every...
And he commits the intentional foul. Chicago making a... So the Bulls 5 right now. Buzelis out there with Porzingis. Then it's Bryant. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 slot. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They poured it up.
You said in your pregame video.
I wish I could have done more. I know I'm capable of doing more, but I think my body of work holds up this season, and that's most important.
Well, why don't we ask? Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Tom. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. and we'll see you next time.
Game 7 of the Eastern. Tonight, the stakes are at their highest. A trip to the NBA Finals on the line. Get ready to sit. You look at Chicago, they've been extended to the brink, but the finals remain just one win away. As a player, how hard is it to keep your focus in an atmosphere like this?
Well, B.A., you feel the energy from your fans for sure. but you've worked so hard all season to get to this point. Almost nothing can distract you from your goal.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Nembhard is the 2 with Mathurin at the 3. Williams is out there with Jarris Walker. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
I had a chance to chat with MP about comparisons to Hakeem's Rockets of the mid-1990s. He told me any team that repeats a championship is something to study, and that he admires the sheer will that Drexler and Olajuwon put on nightly, and how the role players were always ready to step up in key moments. We definitely see that influence on this team's approach, guys.
Yeah, that willpower, that really sets a championship team apart. Thanks, Allie. Stolen by Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor. And finishes off the break.
Here's Halliburton. It's hauled in by White.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And here's Bryant outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Nembhard, the pass to Williams. Now here's Halliburton. To win the run. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And here's Bryant outside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Siakam, he's checked in for Walker. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Mathurin finds Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Five to shoot. Back to Halliburton. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got his second bucket on the night.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching. A perfect game plan.
Siakam, the pass to Mathurin. Off target with the 3. Chicago leading by 12. And here's Bryant outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Halliburton outside. And there's a 3-second violation. Chicago making some changes. Giddey comes in for Dosunmu, and Mitchell subbed in for White. The Pacers also with a sub. Nesmith's checked in. The Bulls have gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. Pass to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Drains the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Here's Siakam. Back to Halliburton. 1:10 left in the first. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. Oh, and Porzingis powers it home.
A legit 7-footer with that kind of athleticism, I guess Porzingis really is a unicorn.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Here's Halliburton, pass to Williams. Siakam outside. The three is up.
Got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Three-pointer, Halliburton. That miss makes him 3 for 7. Chicago leading by 20. And here's Bryant outside. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Beyond the arc. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Bryant. Mitchell's got 6. And so it's Chicago, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back after this word. And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere. He's checked in for Indiana. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. On the court for the Pacers, Jarris Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Aaron Nesmith. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. Nice shot by Walker.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Back to Bryant. Another 3 for Chicago.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against Indiana was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Allie, great info there. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And that one's good. Bryant.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Unloads from 13. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Walker. Siakam left side. Back to Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Over Giddey. Nembhard. Good. Nembhard's got his first 2 points.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Here's Bryant inside. And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Walker, a screen on Bryant. Pass to Siakam. Three-pointer. And it's Giddey with a rebound. For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
And here's Bryant outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
The Pacers have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. There's the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. There's 39 seconds left in the second period. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Pass to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Walker sets a screen. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint. Here's the Singate, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And so it's Chicago. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Back after this.
Thanks for being with us. We're happy. Are you happy? Everything is going as planned in Game 7 for the Chicago Bulls.
The defense should get a top. They've been getting splashed on all game. And I'm just sitting back watching the show.
And as great as they've been, the show still has a second act. It can all change in a flash.
Can you say splash on TV?
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Guys, it appears that everything is going their way so far.
Yeah, it sure is, Ernie. They have to feel great about what they're doing right here. I think it's become clear they are the better team.
Yeah, but remember, guys, this thing ain't over yet. They can't get too comfortable. They need to come out strong. Don't let up and put this thing away.
You're right, Shaq. You can't take anything for granted in this league. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second-half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. Well, the Pacers shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. We've got Kristaps Porzingis, Buzelis out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Bryant in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Buzelis. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Halliburton. Gets the 3 to fall. Halliburton's got 11 points.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
Dosunmu on the wing. Here's Bryant. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Halliburton outside. And the 3 off target.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Halliburton. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bryant. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Bryant's got 44.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Halliburton finds them hard. Back to Halliburton. The 3 is up. Another miss by Halliburton.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Outside Mathurin. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Walker, a screen on Bryant. 6 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Walker. They need this. And the layup is good. 5 points in the game.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Here's Bryant. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game. And he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to Mathurin. From the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bryant. Another one goes. Incredible. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Back to Mathurin. Walker sets a screen. And it's Mathurin missing. Chicago with the ball. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. And here's Bryant outside. Oh, connects again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Mathurin. 27 seconds left in the third. Back to Walker. 4-3. And it's Mathurin missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And so it's Chicago, showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about physical. It's all about...
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Mathurin at the 2 with Nesmith at the 3. Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Jones in at the point. And so the Chicago Bulls win the series and will move on.
Lots of credit for the work and effort that they poured into winning this conference. It's a significant achievement. They've sent some of the best teams in the East home early.
But with that success, a reminder that the most difficult part of this journey lies ahead.
True enough, but still, only one team comes out of each conference. And every year is a battle for the chance to go to the finals.
A chance to celebrate this moment because preparations are now in motion for the biggest matchup of the year, the NBA Finals. And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
No more weekly emails.
Medicine. Yeah, okay, that one other time.
Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Chicago Bulls have been patient, they have endured, and they have prevailed. With a 3-1 series lead, their sights locked on one goal, one epic culmination of an entire...
Will it end tonight? That's the question as one team battles to shut the door on the season. Another hopes to stave off defeat. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. They've got Barrett. Koulibaly is out there with Booker. Then it's Malawach. And it's Fleming in at the 4 slot. And for Chicago, Kobe White is out there with Bryant. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Dosunmu. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot, manning the middle. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Taking a look at Phoenix. They are on the verge of elimination, so tonight they hope it's the start of a memorable comeback.
And this is a situation no team wants to be in. Down 3-1. But they can't let that get the better of them. They have to play their hearts out and try and steal this one on the road.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
I spoke with MP earlier about how everyone is comparing this team to the New York Knicks of the early 70s. And MP told me to get put up there with the legends like Willis and Clyde, it's a special feeling. He also said that's a classic team that played pure basketball, and I feel like we do that too. It's all about the game for us. MP might just be on his way to being a classic himself. You never know, guys.
You never know. He knows his stuff, doesn't he? Great stuff from you. Thanks. The three from Bryant, and the Bulls another three. And we were just talking about this. When you comb over the accomplishments that MP has to his name already, you know, there's no arguing that he's one of the best to ever do it.
MP hadn't done enough to get to that top elite club just yet, but if he keeps going like he has, there's no doubt in my mind he'll be viewed in the same echelon as the LeBrons and Jordans of the game.
For three, Barrett. And the Suns miss again.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Booker. Will it go? It's hauled in by the Bulls.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
White the pass to Bryant. Another three for Chicago.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
White, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Steps back. Here's Booker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Bulls. Will MP's coming off another great season, being named to his 3rd All-NBA team.
And to some degree, he's made it look so easy, so effortless. Well, that's what the great ones do.
Pass to Fleming. Chicago grabs the miss. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds in this game. The three from Bryant, and the Bulls another three.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Fleming. Barrett for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And this is who Barrett is, a competitor, someone who looks to get revenge whenever he can.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's now 23 points for the chosen one.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And Booker kicks to Barrett. Lets it go from deep. Fleming the pass to Booker. Puts up a deep 3. Porzingis with the rebound.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to Barrett. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
A real challenge to guard in pick and rolls. Barrett's size and ability to distribute the rock is elite.
Bryant outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three. See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Setting the floor for the Suns, they've got Trey Jones. Dunn is out there with Dillon Brooks. And it's Wesley in at the two-guard spot. Here's Ascension. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Always has his head up, getting unselfish with it.
Pass to Matkovic. Here's Jones. To the middle. Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Njai checked in. Dosunmu comes in for Josh Giddey. Whitey's checked in for Christian Brown. And Bryant subbed in for Mitchell. Now Coulibaly. Here's Fleming. Scoreless thus far. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Fleming the pass to Brooks. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So it's Chicago with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome,
They're just a far more physical team, and it shows up everywhere, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the battle. Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. Their chance in this final series starting to slip away. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And so they foul. Chicago calls timeout. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. On the court for the Suns, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. Malawaj out there with Fleming. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Barrett at the three, the small forward. Mitchell against Coulibaly. Pass to Malawaj. Now Booker. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Booker's got 14 points now in the second half.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Bulls.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And they are just moments away from lifting the trophy thanks to a rousing performance here in Game 5.
Yeah, it was really just a remarkable effort tonight, and you can see how much this title means to this team. They are extremely deserving champions, and they are going to enjoy this celebration for quite a while.
The one player that... Oh, and it's over. The Chicago Bulls are the new NBA champions. All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion, culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
Let's go. We got another one, y'all. Hey. 3. Let's go. Let's go. That's 3. 3 forever, baby. Yo, Xander. Yo, Xan, baby. Come here. Man, this is good. This is crazy, bro.
Yo, listen.
3 rings? That's the same as D-Wade.
Listen. You'd have told me from that tiny apartment here
Uh-huh.
that we'd have been here. You know what? I know it's not your style. Look, I know it's not your style. I just want to give you your flowers. Thank you for having me along the way.
What are you talking about, bro? You've been here with me since day one. Day one, Xan. So I wouldn't be here without you, bro.
I appreciate you.
So for once in your career, I'm going to need you to put this camera down and come celebrate with us.
All right.
So we celebrate, baby.
We had.
I mean, wherever you want, you let me know. Mr. Forbes then loaned me and some of the other guys the PJ.
What?
The private jet, Xan.
Oh!
Yes. I'm gassing her up. Let's go. Where you want to go?
What's the options? Tell me
Okay.
we got.
We got the Bahamas.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We got Belize.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. We got man, it don't matter. Wherever you want to go, we there, ain't we? Let's go, 3 wings.
What about all of them?
My man, I knew I liked your
Yeah, man.
style,
Yeah,
baby.
man.
Come on, hey, let's go. Road trip.
Getting on the PJ with y'all, you know what I mean? What's up, MP?
What's up?
You all done with the off-season work?
This is my favorite time of the year, bro.
I thought you lived for the clutch. Now you going preseason over playoffs?
Not really. I just like picking new video themes, to be honest. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, here to...
we go.
color cards. A, B, C. What it is, try to FTC. Flight team stand up. TV Fortnite. After this game, if I hope you've been doing well. How you been? Your sister? Been listening to your mama? Your mama? Your nana said, hey, boy. All I gotta say, hey, grandma. Hey, now. I don't know how long you're going to be. Yeah. Oh, get on Fortnite after this. But mom said you up in the bed. I thought I said, what's up? Your grandma not feeling good right now. Yeah. I can't hear you. Everything is cool, man. Oh, Gatorade game. Oh. Coach. Get on Fortnite after this because I'm tired. I'm not gonna pass the ball, man. I'm on Kobe, man. Come on, man. Oh. Can't guard me, buddy. Can't guard me. Anything will help, son. Don't foul, boy. So, you're clear in the building. Don't hurt me, man. You ain't feeling no better? Huh? You ain't feeling no better? Okay. Well, I got yo, why y'all guards can't guard? Why y'all got y'all big man's guard? What are you doing, son? But these guards can't, these little guards can't guard. Now do that. Your face, boy. Huh? Told you. Guard, can't stop. Guard, get man for that. It's the easy bit. Get that man. Talk to the grandma lady. Thank you. Xbox. Android or Xbox. That would be all for them. My dad, before I get off. Fortnite, here we go.